All right. Tarzan Yell Contest is about to start. I'd like to welcome you all again to the 100th anniversary of Tarzan and John Carter. Our MC for the Yell Contest is Mr. Bill Gilman himself, Lord and Master of the Internet. And I give you Bill.
We have two categories, actually. We are going to start with the female category, which should be really interesting. I should talk maybe just a few minutes about the yell. Now, most of you will think of the Johnny Weissmuller yell, probably the MGM yell, but he did an RKO yell as well. But the first yell was done by Yellow Lincoln. He is a silent movie. And it went like this. That's pretty cool. How am I doing, judges? Am I open producing here?
I could hear on the 7 now.
Well, everyone made a joke about that, Lincoln's yell. But 50 years later, he was on a talk show, and they asked him to do the yell, and he actually did on this television talk show the yell that he used that wasn't mic'd in the silent movie days. And it was just incredible. It sounded like...
I'll speak here. Is what his yell?
Now, the next yell was the next one you could hear was in the first talkie yell, and that was by Frank Barrell in Tarzan and the Tiger, and that was in 1929, and he did something like yeah. So I'm doing these because I don't think anyone else will tackle those, but I'm sure if they do, they'll do it better. The next one was, and I'm sure we'll hear this by some of the contestants. This was by Jim Pierce, who was husband of Joanne Pierce, Edgar Rice Burroughs' daughter. And they starred in a radio show, a radio series in 1932, a Tarzan radio series. And the yell used there, you're going to hear, is sort of like Tarmangani, instead of the yodeling Johnny Weissmuller. The next yell was by Herman Britt, Bruce Bennett, in The New Adventures of Tarzan. And it was a variation of the Pierce yell. I don't know if Pierce actually did it, but that's what was used in the radio show. But it's a variation of Pierce's yell, and only it was more like Mengan, which means ape, right? Now, then came Johnny Weissmuller with the MGM yell, and Raina Sullivan also did the yell. There was a lady's yell. She warbled one in a higher pitch, and Boy had a yell as well. And then when Johnny went to RKO, the yell was changed. It's still kind of a yodeling yell, but it was changed. So they're slightly different. And you might hear them all tonight. I haven't had a preview of the contestants yet. A lot of you probably are familiar with George McWhirter of the University of Louisville. He's curator of the Burroughs collection over there. And it was tradition at Dum-Dums for George to do the yell. And he's sort of a trained singer, a Broadway singer, an opera singer, and he does an amazing yell. Now, he couldn't make it in person here tonight. And another very famous yell that by someone I'm sure you will know was by Danton Burroughs. And Danton had one of the very best yells. In fact, it was used by the Filmation cartoon series, the Tarzan cartoon series. And some of you maybe had occasion to visit Dan at his house, where he had a rope attached to a branch, and he'd swing across of this thing and give his version really of the Johnny Weissmuller yell. Well, that sets the stage now for our contestants, and of course our judges here are famous in their own right. We have we have Danton's wife, Linda Burrows. And their daughter with really a familiar name, Jane. And a second daughter with a really famous name, Deja. Now we have a very special guest judge tonight, and she is from the Weismuller family, the granddaughter of Johnny Weismuller. Her name is Lisa Maria. And I'm sure she could do a Tarzan Yell that will wake everyone off the map. It's in the genes, folks. But she's under contract not to do it, so instead Linda's going to do it. Well, let's get underway, and we're going to start with the lady contestants. I don't know, are they in costume tonight? Costumes were optional for this event. Hopefully there are some costumes, and especially I hope the ladies are in costume.
There's a sign of Jesus right here.
It's been on my site and on the ERB site for a long time. So Joan, you don't have to wait to sign up. You can do it right from the people. Okay. Our first contestant is in costume tonight. What kind of costume, I don't know. But our first contestant is Joan Bledig from Chicago, and long time Burroughs fan. Thanks, follow it. Yeah, well, you take the stage. This jungle is yours.
Okay, this is my version of Tarzan. Tarzan! Tarzan! Get down here right now! Quit playing with Cheetah and come together!
No, that sounds kind of familiar. I do that yell around my household. Okay, Swan, are you joining this?
You want me to?
Sure, come on. What have you got?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have to get in a costume, please?
Yeah, that'd be good. Back to the protector was Siwan Hillman, and I apologize for that. that was a very the Pierce yell, famous Tarzan yell that a lot of you probably aren't familiar with, but it's a legitimate Tarzan yell. We've had two legitimate Tarzan yells.
Don't get Betty.
Now, we have our next female contestant is Danielle Demarais.
Yeah, Damaris.
Damaris. I say that. Danielle.
This is my interpretation of Tarzan as a baby, as you would hear him at the Disney Tarzan thing house.
Wow, we've got weird Janes are. Okay, I think our fourth and final one, unless someone else is coming up, we line up, folks. We have our fourth contestant is Deanna Adams.
Get inside here. Deanna? Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, she moves, I think.
Warm it up for it. Okay, now that, I guess we'll want to wait for the deliberations for the second.
Afterwards, I think because we have to take that.
Okay, so we'll do it after.
Yeah.
And we'll go directly to the Mangani, the male apes. Oh, I guess there's a few Tarmangani up there as well. We'll start now with someone I don't think you know. He's a newcomer on the scene. He's just come into the building, and I'm sure you won't recognize him. His name is Billy York.
First, I need to establish my connection to the.
We're off to a great start. We have Greg Phillips up next. Where are you, Greg? Oh, you're Greg then. All right.
This is the current Tarzan, the victory part of the Lord.
I might invite all of you. Feel free to get two Tarzans if you feel your first didn't. We do a second one. You're free to do a rerun. No. We have a legitimate, very famous movie actor, TV actor, novelist, you name it, and super Edgar Rice Burroughs fan for many years. And I'm sure you'll recognize Bruce Boxleitner.
Scared him away.
He's still waiting to be seated at Chang's.
That could be. So we just got out of Chase. We had to eat outside. With
They said he had to go home.
they'd only give us chopsticks too. Okay, Bruce, I hope is on his way. Okay, and let me know when he comes in. But he is signed up for it, and he does a great job. So I hope he's able to make it tonight.
Yeah.
The next one is Gary Graham, or is it Corey? Gary
Graham.
Gary Graham. Oh, they're not checking me out now, are they? The ladies scared them off. The ladies were so good. Gary Grant.
Brian.
Filling in for Gary is Brian Bonet. Number 6. What do you do? Yell contest? Yeah, you can, man. I don't know.
I'm just going to do an elbow read.
Okay, good.
Yup, yes.
You'll do it.
Now, it's a wonderful record that Dad used to play his house. Remember Tarzan?
Yeah.
You need to go. It was horrible.
And it's another long-time Eric's band and scholar, Mickey Bromwell. Where are you, Mickey?
Come on, old buddy.
He hurt his leg a bit swinging in the vines that you've rehearsed him this morning. He was swinging off the roof of the hotel.
He just came back from Camp.
All this weight. I want to try two.
Okay.
The first one, the higher pitched one.
The higher pitched one,
The second one,
the lower pitched one. And there were two variants of this in MGM and RKO. double whammy there. That was a good step. Now, Alan Flack, is it? Alan? Come and join us.
I don't know any of you. I don't know what I'm doing up here.
Okay, go inside.
None of us do.
Yeah. I'm very nervous because I take this hobby very seriously. And I haven't done it for 50 years.
Would you like to go to the practice room, take a flight?
The other reason I'm worried is I've only done it on the Russian River, on a cliff, a road swing. And I expunged the fright I have of belly flop under the knee. So I'm not sure how the echo is going to work in here. Like, already, the finale is you hit the water right after the yell stop.
Okay, next contestant, and what we got a great lion, don't we? Next contestant is Roger Sakara. Now we come to join the fray here.
Aim for the towel.
It would seem much simpler when I signed up.
It's not signing up an easy, but you didn't expect to see all the shows.
I fast up to Stu's and here goes.
How are they doing so far? Next contestant is Max Thomas.
Oh, man.
Now, Max has got to be good. He's married to Jane.
And since there were only 4 women contestants, I'll do 2 different ones. One is Tarzan, and the other one is Dane. I saw this movie where Tarzan did one, but Jane did one. Really kind of copy. Not that necessarily, but anyway. I just hope something comes out from the sides. Then I just stand. I knew they were gay.
Oh, my apologies. We left a lady off the list. Got Perry here. Robin Maxwell. Robin is the author of Eugene book that is in the goodie bags, and it's really just a super book. And a super lady, here's a super yell.
Y'all good sport.
We are that next contestant is no stranger to Herb Team Raiders. He's a major contributor to HerbTeam.com, and he's studied all the Burroughs books, and he writes huge, long, extensive articles, probing articles on Burroughs characters. His name is Woodrow Nichols. Hi, where are you, Woody?
Well, I'm really glad to hear that we were able to give alternate yells because my main Tarzan yell really sucks. The little girl that was here at the front desk dared me to come up here doing, but I'm going to do the Herman Bricks.
Okay.
I always thought that was horrible, but that's the word ERB, right?
Yeah, he sort of went along with it. Well, you and Sue ought to get together. She did the Tarbagaddy one, you did the Magaddy one, and very, real team you were.
Can we do it in harmony?
I bet you could. Next is Jack the Camilla.
Yeah, I love you.
Oh, he has shown.
No, I she was dared by a wee girl.
What's this two moons thing you got on? What does that mean?
It's John Carter's money cup.
Uh-huh. Well, why would you be wearing it?
Oh, because I'm part of the Bags of Our student. I was trying to get this.
Right.
Okay, so I haven't run practice this or anything, but I did have a drink in the bar, so okay. Give it a shot to the Filmation yell. And maybe it twice.
Jack mentioned that was the Filmation yell, and the person who did the Filmation yell was actually Danton Burroughs. The next one, we have James' father, Professor Porter, better known, I guess, as Huck Bowler.
I was going to do the Elmo Langley yell, but you outdid me on that.
Oh, I scooped you on that.
Yeah.
Well, try to do it anyway. We want to hear it.
She did not outdo me on the Frank Merrill. So I will get the Frank Merrill.
Okay.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I didn't think anyone would do that. We're nearing the end of the test is, and we're just about ready for deliberation. But we have two more in here. We have Mark Robinette. And I'm sure you're familiar with him if you've been here for a few days.
Look, when I first got into Tarzan, I used to drive my mom nuts with this. I just been around the house doing this all about.
Now, our minor contestant, I think, are there any, Thomas Yates, get up here.
Yeah, go about it.
Different ones. You know anything about Tarzan?
I heard of him. Did he used to live down on Elm Street?
Yeah, that's okay.
So I could do two.
All three. Go ahead.
Guys, the score doesn't go up because he's cute. Pretty good job. So I like to play your games together.
That's right.
I didn't give much of an introduction to Thomas. Really doesn't need an introduction, but he's the leading Tarzan artist, John Carter artist in the world today. And he currently is doing some little-known strip created by a guy named Hal Foster years ago. I didn't even know anything about that. Prince Valley. And he sings and picks pretty good too. We had a neat blues jam in Chicago. That was a lot of fun, and a lot of you saw him last night with the Northern Chapter of the Lake Northern Chapter, Northern California Chapter, Burroughs fans. Now I think our final contestant. We're going to introduce Elaine Batot. Hi, Elaine, and this you're going to find out very shortly that he has a very special relationship with all things burros and jungle and apes and all of that.
This is my first Dum-Dum. I just want to say I'm very privileged to be here and thankful and everything. I'm kind of going to waive my chance to win as a contestant because I want to use this as a podium for a safe. I love the Johnny Weissmuller Yell, classic, traditional, and all that, but I'm a book fan. The movies are fun. I'm still waiting for them to do the right. And all the books, whenever the white hunters and explorers and things around the woods and they hear Tarzan yell, their first comment is, "It's not human. It's not human." All the TV movie ones are very human sounding. It should be a scream of an ape. I mean, it's supposed to be a scream of a boy like this fellow over here did. So I actually many years ago in my wayward teenage years, my whiskey teenage behaviors, not drinking or driving cars fast or anything like that, I made an old handmade gorilla suit and perpetrated the Sasquatch side. They get shot, very lucky I didn't get shot. Any business somewhere in North Carolina or North Georgia you ever heard about, kind of take them with a grain of salt. Anyway, one of the things that I got into it, I had big plywood tracks. I would cross in front of people's headlights in their cars. I did all. And one of the things I developed to terrorize campers was my Sasquatch scream, and this is what I think Tarzan killer ape scream should sound like.
We have another yell contest that was not on the agenda. And you are the judges, not the lovely lady. You are the judges. What you have to do is tell us, after you hear this yell, what is the yell? And I'd like to introduce our mysterious yell contestant. And it's a contestant of one.
Well, first of all, I have to say I'm not competing in this contest. I am not giving you a Tarzan call. Tarzan did not have anything to do in chimpanzees. He had something to do with an anthropoid ape. It was not a chimpanzee and not a gorilla. And I don't know about that anthropoid, but I do know about chimpanzees. So because the chimpanzees are very closely related to that anthropoid ape that Tarzan learned his call from, I felt that as we are talking about calls, it would be a rather fun thing for me to come and give a call of the chimpanzee. So,
Yeah!
Okay.
Whoa.
So we can vote. Did she win the contest?
I tell you, I have somebody who calls himself my Chinese brother. He is a Tai Chi expert. He lives some part of the year not too far away from here. And he, every single morning, he goes up onto a rock outside his house where he's there, and he gives a Tarzan fall for me. And he says it opens his lungs, it makes him feel good for the day. I wish I could give his call, because I gave the call to chimpanzee. He gives the call at Tarzan. I wish he was here now, but he's not.